Stop waiting to feel confident. That moment you're hoping for, the calm, ready, fearless version of you, that moment is not coming first. And if you keep waiting for it, you will stay silent, stuck, and overlooked. Because confidence is not a feeling you discover, it's a decision you make. Here's what most people get wrong. They believe confident people wake up confident. They don't. They wake up human. Doubt shows up. Fear shows up. That tight feeling in your chest shows up. The difference is this: confident people don't negotiate with those feelings, they move anyway. Whoosh. Your brain is wired to protect you, not promote you. So when you're about to speak up, raise your hand, walk into the room, or hit a send, your brain panics. It floods you with a what if I mess up? And who do you think you are? That's not intuition. That's survival mode. And if you obey it, you teach your brain that silence equals safety. But the moment you act before you feel ready, everything changes. When you speak, your brain starts collecting evidence. Evidence that you survived. Evidence that you survived. Evidence that nothing terrible happened. Evidence that you can handle discomfort. That's how confidence is built. After the action, not before it. Think about the first time you did anything hard. You weren't confident, you were scared, yet you did it anyway. And after, you felt stronger. That strength didn't come from thinking, it came from doing. Confidence grows in motion. It's not something you download, it's something you earn through repetition. Every time you choose action over avoidance, you vote for the version of you who shows up. And those votes add up. Now let's talk about the lie that keeps you stuck. I'll do it when I feel ready. Ready is a trap. Ready is perfection in disguise, and perfection is just fear wearing a nice outfit. The truth is, readiness comes after you start, not before. You don't need more affirmations. You need more action. Small, uncomfortable action. Say the sentence. Ask the question. Share the idea. Your voice doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be heard. Here's the shift. Instead of asking, do I feel confident? Ask, what would a confident person do next? Then do that, even if your hands are shaking, especially if your hands are shaking. And stop labeling nerves as weakness. That racing hurt?
That's energy.
That means you care. Confidence isn't calm, it's courage. Calm comes later. Confidence is also built in the body, not just the mind. Stand up straight. Breathe deeply. Slow your words. When your body takes the lead, your mind catches up. You don't think your way into confidence, you move your way into it. Let me be clear. Confidence doesn't erase fear. It coexists with it. Brave people feel fear and act anyway. That's the decision, over and over again. So the next time you hesitate, remember this: you don't need permission. You don't need proof. You don't need to feel confident. You just need to decide. Decide to speak. Decide to step forward. Decide to act before the feeling shows up. Because once you do, confidence will follow. You don't need to be louder, flashier, or more impressive to be heard. You need to be clear. And this might surprise you, but clarity will take you further than charisma ever will. Charisma is overrated. It's seductive. It makes you believe that if you just sounded smoother, smarter, or more confident, people would listen. But here's the truth. People don't follow energy. They follow understanding. If someone walks away confused, it doesn't matter how passionate or charming you are. Confusion kills trust. And without trust, nothing moves forward. Clarity is respect. When you speak clearly, you're saying, our time matters. You're not making people work to decode you. You're guiding them, and the brain loves guidance. The brain craves simplicity. When your message is clear, people relax. And when people relax, they listen. Here's where most people mess up. They talk in circles. And here's the key. A pause after a strong statement makes that statement unforgettable. It gives the brain time to absorb it. Without the pause, the idea slides right past. With the pause, it sticks. This isn't about speaking less, it's about speaking with intention. You don't need to remove your personality. You need to remove the panic. Practice this. When you finish a sentence, stop. Count to 2. Feel your feet on the ground. Look at the person you're speaking to. Then continue. That small habit will change the way people experience you. Pauses are also powerful in difficult conversations. When emotions are high, silence de-escalates. It signals safety. It shows you're listening, and listening builds trust faster than any perfect sentence ever could. So stop filling space just to feel comfortable. Comfort is not the goal. Connection is. Impact is. The next time you speak, remember this. You don't need to rush to be relevant. You don't need to talk more to be respected. Say the words, then pause. Let them land. That's powered that nervous feeling in your body, the tight chest, the fast heartbeat, the shaky hands. Stop calling it fear. It's not fear, it's energy. And the moment you learn how to use it, it becomes your greatest strength. Most people think confidence means feeling calm. It doesn't. Confidence means moving forward with the nerves instead of trying to eliminate them. Ha! Because here's the truth, your body doesn't know the difference between fear and excitement. The same chemical reaction shows up for both. The difference is the story you tell yourself about it. When you label nervous energy as danger, your body locks up. Your voice shrinks. Your mind goes blank. Gideam. But when you label it as readiness, everything shifts. Your posture opens, your voice gains power, your focus sharpens. Same energy, different outcome. High performers don't wait for the nerves to disappear. They expect them. In fact, they welcome them. Because nerves mean you care. And caring is fuel. People who feel nothing don't grow. People who feel everything and act anyway change their lives. Your body is preparing you to perform. That rush of energy is your system saying, pay attention. This matters. The mistake is trying to calm down when you should be gearing up. Instead of saying, I'm so nervous to say, I'm ready, out loud, your brain listens to the words you choose, and those words shape your response. Here's something powerful. Nervous energy increases your alertness, your memory, and your intensity. That's not a weakness, that's an advantage. Athletes know this, speakers know this, leaders know this. The edge comes from the energy, not the absence of it. The key is direction. Energy without direction becomes chaos. Energy with intention becomes confidence. Start with your body. Stand tall. Roll your shoulders back. Plant your feet. Take one deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly. This doesn't eliminate the energy, it channels it. Then slow your first sentence, not your thoughts, your words. A slower pace gives the energy somewhere to settle. And once you start, momentum takes over. Here's another truth people don't like to hear. Avoiding nervous situations trains your brain to fear them more. Every time you escape, you reinforce the idea that the situation was dangerous. But every time you stay, speak, and survive, your brain learns something new. I can handle this. That's how strength is built. Exposure plus action equals confidence. You don't need to be fearless. You need to be willing. Willing to feel uncomfortable. Willing to let your voice shake. Willing to go first. And let's clear something up. Nervous energy doesn't make you look weak. Hiding does. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with presence. When you show up real, energized, and engaged, people lean in. The goal is not to calm down. The goal is to show up fully alive. So the next time your heart starts racing, smile.